Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising in Sagittarius season 2025. It's getting better. It may be happening at a slower pace and possibly at a snail's pace. And I know I've been saying it for like 2 years, but like I'm telling you, for you guys, it's like it's getting better. Like, believe, but there is some kind of a redo. Be sure to go watch that Sagittarius season astrology video that has all the important astrological transit dates. But I will put you on game. Saturn goes direct in Sagittarius season. Your ruling planet, Saturn goes direct in Pisces. And then you get Mars. Mars is the planet of gumption and drive and motivation. And there's a lot going on. We got a lot to talk about. Go grab your shit. Come on. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What's up? It's your girl Jay, the High Priestess, back at it again with the general tarot reading for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2025. I just like had the best download and like just went fucking in, had a really good intro, had all this stuff. Had to redo it because I didn't have my mic on. Welcome to Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius. But I do feel like retrogrades are periods of like redo, do it over. The Two of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck is like there's some kind of a do over that you guys are experiencing. But let's go ahead and clear out any funky ass energy, welcoming in my benevolent ancestors, Mother God, Father God, Mother Earth, Holy Spirit. Thanking you for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Sagittarius season 2025. Hydrate. I feel like I've been trying to encourage you guys to keep treading water for like the last 2 years. Saturn moves slowly. You are ruled by the planet of time. Time does not flow for you the same way it flows for me. Time for the same way it does for your mom, for your cousin, for your uncle. There's just something here about your relationship to time management. I feel like the whole point of Saturn retrograding back into Pisces is to get you to reevaluate your faith. To like, it's like, don't you believe yet? What's going on with spiritual practices, mental health practices? What's going on with your relationship to the God of your understanding? I just feel like you are being like lulled to optimism, and you need to let yourself lean that way, please. Two of Wands reverse at the bottom of the deck, the Nine of Wands underneath that. I just feel like something is happening where you're starting to realize how to work smarter, not harder, how to earn more passive income versus like, exhausting yourself at work. Um, I also feel like there's something here about like you are being called to make more spirit-based decisions, not logic-based decisions, because that's the whole point of fucking Saturn retrograding in Pisces. He's like, yo, at what point are you going to use what point are you going to access your logic and your intuition before you make a decision, bruh? Like, at what point don't you realize how spiritually aligned and powerful you are and how you can make major shit happen in the 3D physical reality? Excuse me. And so I feel like do not make big decisions unless they are spirit based decisions and you feel a whole alignment and a whole heap of internal hell yes. If it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Two of Wands reverse also is just like in Sagittarius season, um, you're being slowed down, which is fucked up because you're getting Mars. And Mars, I feel like is going to give you a precision because you are already slowed down by Saturn. Mars is gumption, drive, motivation, the way you take up space, how you express your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy. And Mars is going to infuse you. Mars is exalted in your sign, so Mars is the most Mars in your sign, and he's going to give you orders. There will be order. He will help you make order of the chaos. He will give you instructions. Your relationship to people with Pisces and Aries and Scorpio placements will be changing for sure. But I do feel like with the two of wands on the bottom of the deck, you guys are being rerouted, and you know that life is shifting. You can feel it, and at some point you have to surrender and like, God got me, the universe got me. You know, at what point do you have faith? At what point does your faith become a verb? Hydrate. I also feel like some of you are who have been dealing with somebody with Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Aquarius, or Capricorn placements. They're going in a different direction. They are making different decisions. Especially if you are at a distance from someone, there could just be something like you're at a distance, we're a world away, like different decisions are being made, or decisions to like go separate ways, or go something about like, I'm delaying the decision to keep fighting for this. Or, you know, there could just be something around like a different direction, a different decision when it comes to that fire sign, Aquarius or Capricorn. But let's go in. There's a rebirth, death reverse. Some of you are like holding off on ending something. I also feel like there is a transformation, a grief, a loss, a death that is having almost like a time release reaction. Some of you, this is actual grief. This is actual loss. You actually lost someone, like someone actually died. And there's like new pockets of grief, or you just started healing, like the grieving process, or this could have been like 2 months ago, 2 years ago. There could have just been something there where I just feel like there is an onset of delayed grief. Yeah, I just keep seeing time release capsule, and it's just like, you thought you should be further along in your healing process. You thought you would be further along in your grieving process, but there's some pocket of pain that is going to be encountered and processed, and you have the opportunity to transmute those wounds into wisdom, to extract the data from the darkness, essentially. I feel like your relationship to people with Scorpio placements. Oh, I said Pisces, but I meant to say Scorpio placements is changing. First thing to be clarified on the selenite throne in Sagittarius season 2025. Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What are you afraid of ending? What are you holding on to for dear life? What? There's something that you're holding on to, and it's like, yo, you know you can do better, right? You know you can pull harder than that. You know that you can experience more. You know that it can be more luxurious. You know it can be more intense, more sensual, more deep. Who are you afraid of becoming? What are you afraid of? Sagittarius season, I feel like, is going to ask you to face some major fears, and it's going to ask you to get off the fence and to understand that the ending needs to happen so we can get on with the get on when it comes to the new shit that wants to come in. Um, Okay, the death reversed, and the death card reversed, and the 10 of Cups reversed. So this is an ending of a fantasy. Some of you, this is an ending of like, I thought that this is how my life would be. Some of you are grieving a relationship, grieving a breakup. Some of you, there's something definitely about long distance. Something definitely about like something feels a world's away, or away, like a long way away. Some of you are holding on to something because of the fantasy. Some of you are experiencing this transformation, and the transformation is in the realm of fulfillment. I feel like what you thought was wealth is changing. What you thought was happiness and fulfillment is changing. Some of you are finally starting to realize like, what I've allowed, I actually settled for. Some of you are starting to realize like, this is not enough. Some of you are starting to understand like, I deserve deeper, I deserve better, I deserve more. That could be in a relationship, it could be in a job, it may involve somebody with Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius placements. But I feel like there is a long overdue emotional outpouring, a grieving session. This could be like crying. This could be grief. This could be you sliding down a wall. This could be, going to therapy and having a real big breakthrough. There is some big emotional breakthrough that I feel like you guys are having, and it's going to have you dreaming different dreams. hoping different hopes, wishing for different things in 2026. Page of Swords, exactly. Your mind is being renewed. There is a brand new cycle in the realm of your mind. A new thought process is being revealed to you. I also feel like some of you, whatever, if this is a breakup or if this is a end, like a family, a rift in the family, if this is like drama in your friend group, some of you may be really tempted to be slick mouthed. Some of you may be really tempted to be petty. Do not be a petty patty in Sagittarius season. And Mars in your sign, Mercury retrograde in Sagittarius, Mercury retrograding back in the Scorpio is going to have you speaking before you really think. And some of you may fuck around and really hurt someone's feelings unnecessarily, or you may find yourself taking stuff out on people. I just heard from the mouths of babes. Some of you are having this huge emotional breakthrough because of something that your child says to you, or something that you hear your child say to someone else, or like you understand your child's mindset and it has this huge impact on you. I also feel like these old dreams, the old fantasy, the old way you thought it would be, your old emotional capacity cannot take these new blessings that want to come in. There's just like, you could not materialize this new life that you could possibly have by way of holding on to this old mindset. So the Page of Swords is saying in Sagittarius season, there are important conversations, aha moments, ideas that you participate in or that you start to do something about that are going to change you, that are changing your trajectory, that are putting you in the position where you have a different outlook on life. Your mindset, your outlook, your mental process is changing, and it feels drastic. And Ten of Pentacles is bringing in money. You let go of the old fantasy, you let go of the fear, you face your shit, new ideas come in, more money levels up, your self-worth levels up, your family levels up, like your connectivity to your family, period. And the Nine of Swords reverse, we're fine. I told you, it's getting better. You are in the home stretch of being done with that dark night of the soul. This is the end of a very dark period for you guys, and I do not fuck around and discredit that. Capricorns have been getting their ass handed to them big time since 2008, you know? And so this is big time transformation, and you guys are finally at the tail end of the Plutonian like ordeals. You are done with Pluto's ordeals. Right now, you are in the midst of his transformation, and that's the hard part. The ordeals, they come, you know how to, you can handle chaos. You're great in a crisis. You know how to handle when shit hits the fan. You're the one to call. You keep it level and steady. But I just feel like now there aren't ordeals going on. It's the consequences of the ordeals. It's dealing with all the aftermath, dealing with the backlash, dealing with the cold hard reality that your life is transformed. Grief and pain and loss and Pluto have fucking transformed you. And you don't want what you used to want. And I just feel like there's a whole new cycle in regards to fulfillment, love, romantic relationships, children, and togetherness. I feel like some of you are, I just heard, I'm coming out. I want the world to know, got to let it show. I feel like that's where, like, the energy, like you're breaking out of this like shell. And I feel like somebody in your family or somebody that's like close to you or someone that like cares about you, they keep trying, they keep reaching out, they're curious about you, they're inquisitive, and it's healing you, it's helping you. Someone I feel like who's very inquisitive, someone who's very smart, is someone that you're conversing with. It's helping you be optimistic, it's helping you heal in some sort of way. Be sure to head over to Patreon after this, because I'm going to clarify all these cards, me and my ethical cult. are going to clarify all these cards over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. There's all kinds of astrological content, and there's a tier for daily readings as well. So check it out. Patreon.com/JustJEverything. The links are in the description box below. Let me zoom out though. That person with Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, Capricorn, or Aquarius placements is going in a different direction. And this is by way of the Almighty. Some of you are being like, have fallen out of alignment with someone, or someone has fallen out of alignment with you, and it's for the best. For some of you, this is a job. For some of you, it's like, I'm done traveling. I want to be more stable. Some of you used to want to just like, you know, have the rock star life, or have this like itinerant kind of lifestyle. You wanted to explore, be flying by the seat of your pants. You wanted the excitement. You wanted the hustle and the grind. And now you're starting to subscribe to ease. Now you don't want the hustle. You're not subscribing to hustle culture or grind culture. Some of you are like figuring out what true health and wealth and fulfillment are for you. This is like your particular brand of success, your particular brand of health and happiness. It has evolved. And it's because it's evolved, it's changed the tectonic plates of your life, and things have shifted. And so now the divine is giving you an opportunity to live, to create a life or build a life that is more aligned and that's more authentic. And some people have to go. I'm sorry. I feel like there's somebody with Scorpio placements that you are holding off on, or you're holding their secrets, or they're holding your secrets, or there's some kind of transformation in that connection, some kind of an ending in that connection. There may be somebody with Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio placements that you're needing to have a really important conversation with. It's time to tell the truth. It's time to put this shit out there. It's time to express effectively. I think there's somebody with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements that I feel like is coming in kind of hot. Some of you may realize you need to get out of a relationship because you are hella stimulated by somebody else, or there is somebody new that is coming in and is stimulating you mentally, and you're having better conversations with someone else. I say a lot of you, but flip it. This may be somebody that you're dating. You may finally find out like that person is more than just a friend, or you know, that person they told you not to be worried about, you actually were supposed to be worried about. There could just be some like gossip or drama going on. I feel like also a lot of the gossip and drama in your family is ending. Hydrate. There's a whole new cycle of money coming in. That person with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, I feel like, talk about it. Whatever it is, you have to communicate effectively. There is Capricorn, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Y'all know y'all have the ability to talk to people like everybody's your fucking employee. And it makes people want to pop you in the mouth. And I just feel like Saturn retrograde in Pisces has softened you and helped you realize how to talk to the janitor and how to talk to the CEO, and not like change tones, you know? I feel like there's just a rebirth in how you communicate. I also feel like if you have something you were trying to sell, or a product or something, some of you need to learn more about social media. You need to be using social media. There is money on the other side of you using social media and using technology more effectively. This could be AI, it doesn't have to be social media. There's just some kind of technology, excuse me, that is going to start making you more money. So some of you start, like, this is the initial stages of like you learning a new language, or you learning a new skill, or you getting into coding, or you getting into editing, or some, you know what I mean? It's just something technology based that I feel like is going to start making you more money. Some of you are learning about investments, learning about self-worth. I feel like you're having healthier conversations with yourself. So you're having healthier conversations with everybody else. There's healthier conversations that are being had in the workplace. I also feel like some of you are going to have to go through or have had to go through some kind of like HR, like rehabilitation, like anger management. That could be a thing. There could just be something around dealing with somebody who's dealt with or had to go to anger management. Or I feel like if you keep fucking around talking to everybody like that, something's going to happen and you end up in anger management. Um, some of you are, this is just like therapy that's really helping you and helping you learn how to communicate more effectively. I really do feel like the hard part is coming to a huge close. I feel like you leave the really, really hard parts of life, not all of them, because like, of course, we got 12 hours of darkness and 12 hours of pain, but this major, like, Plutonian fucked up shit, I feel like you being churned and like, that feels like it ends in 2025, man. Death, 10, 10, 9. There's all these like new beginnings. That person with Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, there's a whole new cycle or chapter coming in your relationship with them. That person with Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius placements, I also feel like um end the disagreement. If like you may have to like agree to disagree, or there could be just something there around like um that air sign is dealing with their own personal stuff, and it's not up to you to be playing cat and save a hoe for everybody. I'm ready to clarify these cards. This shit's gonna be juicy. I hope to see you over on Patreon, patreon.com/JustJEverything. Come on, let's get into it. For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.